Greetings friends, my name is Olo6 and welcome back to how to set up Team Fortress 2 for competitive part 2. In this video we'll be discussing networking and everything you need to know before going and playing Team Fortress 2 competitive. This is currently an offline game I am hosting. If you'll hold tab while hosting the offline game, you'll see you have 4 network bars, I'd call them. Yeah. And if you'll go even further and open the console app, which I showed in the first episode, if you haven't seen the first episode, I'll link it right now, so you'll be able to check that out. And type in, you can type in clear firstly to get rid of the entire mess that is usually in the console, and then type in status. This will show the current status of all the players in the current server. So as you can see, you see my name, Lulu6, because I'm the only player in here. Then it only says that I'm playing in here, and I have 14 ping. Now ping is essentially a delay between the client and the server. So in order for me to connect to this server that I'm currently hosting actually here, where I actually physically exist, it will take 14 milliseconds, which is pretty much nothing, to communicate with the server. That means default pop a rocket right now, then it will take 14 milliseconds until the server realizes there's a rocket being shot at this specific location. 14 is actually nothing, pretty much. If you have 120, that's okay as well, but above 120, for example 160 or 200, that's just too much, and it will usually make the game unbearable to play. And I will explain to you why this is happening. For rocket jumpers and sticky jumpers and all of you guys who like roaming around in maps and playing jump maps, then having low ping as close to 0 is the best thing for you. Mainly because that if you'll have even a bit of a small delay of say 60 milliseconds, then it will change the entire jump and the actual performance of your rocket jumping. So for example, if I have only 14 ms and I'll try to rocket jump in this map, and obviously I'm not that a very good rocket jumper, but I can rocket jump pretty well in this map. I usually wouldn't get that far if I'll have some sort of a delay in the connection. So you can see I'm jumping quite well. But if I'll try to play on a server that I have a bad connection to it, meaning I have high delay in milliseconds, high ping to that server, then it will be pretty much hell. Okay, so now I'm joining a Hong Kong server probably. I don't know, it's in Chinese or Korean, I can't really read that, but it is an Asian server that is pretty far away from me physically, from where I currently am. Yeah, it's all Chinese, or I don't even know what language is this. So let's just pick soldier for a moment. So, okay, meanwhile everything seems to be working fine, you're playing the game, nothing really lags, but as soon as you actually start playing the game, for example I want to shoot a rocket, say in here, then you'll notice the delay between the click and the actual rocket spawning. So, here, I'll shoot a rocket in 3, 2, 1. Did you see that? Did you notice that delay? I'm pressing my mouse key right now, and it only spawns like half a second after I'm pressing it. So this, for rocket jumping, is essentially the worst thing that can happen for you. You can literally see the delay. I'm hurting myself with the rocket, and you see I'm sort of fine for half a second, and only then the server realizes that hey, there's a rocket in there and this player should be damaged for it. So this is a good example of a bad server that you shouldn't want to play in this situation, not in Team Fortress 2 at all, and especially not in competitive. So meanwhile there is no really option for you to do anything about it. You get picked up to random servers. I got picked up for Dubai servers a couple of times, and I pinged horribly for Dubai in 300 ms, which is really not playable. Anything above 120 really is just not worth it, so I can't play on those servers really and doing well. So this is about it. The only thing you can do is pick your servers correctly, and that is done only by playing with community servers. When you're choosing casual or competitive, the game will choose for you, which is the reason you can't really trust casual and competitive to lead you to good servers. But as long as you're using the server browser, make sure to have less than 150 ms and make sure the latency is going from the lowest to the highest. So all the servers in here that has less than 120 ms will be good for me. I'll be able to play them quite well. Those servers with above 120 will be a bit laggy. I wouldn't suggest you guys to play in those areas, and obviously less more than 150, that's just not playable at all. So you don't really have to have a great internet with huge speeds. Just make sure to connect to a server that is close enough to you, since, you know, even if you try to get physically to a far location, obviously it will take you more time than just walking to the closest park. So the same thing applies in networking, and the connection is therefore decreased and lags appear and such. So just make sure, if you're joining a server and you want to play normally without any lags and the game itself runs good, then just make sure the server has a good connection with you. Okay? It is very vital, it's crucial actually, to play Team Fortress 2 normally. And that's about it. If you have any more questions about this topic, do leave the comments below. I will try and explain as much as I can. I think I pretty much covered most of it. It's not into very deep details, but I think it will get you a good idea of how to play Team Fortress 2, especially in competitive where everything is so serious. So thanks for watching, guys. My name was Level6, and good luck with your Team Fortress 2 competitive experience. Peace out.